What is up, guys? Rick Hackis here, bringing you my favorite free-for-all class in the game. And this will get you tons of wins and even get those 20 kill streaks. So let's take a look at it. It is the Vector K10 with the attachments Silencer, or Suppressor I guess, and Fast Mag. Then no secondary for Perk 1, Ghost. For Perk 2, we have Scavenger. Then Perk 3 Greed, so you can have Dexterity as well as Engineer. Then, for Lethal, Bouncing Betty, although this can easily be replaced by Claymore, I just wasn't a high enough level. Lastly, EMP Grenades. So, I'm going to explain this class. Firstly, why the Vector? Well, I want to say for right at the bat that the Vector could technically be replaced by the MSMC, but I prefer the Vector. And the reason is that, as you can see, I'm getting into a lot of close quarter battle combat in the first like 5 seconds of the game, and a lot of free-for-all is close quarters. And the fact that if you want to try to extend it to medium or long range, like you could use an assault rifle, but you're going to find yourself getting in trouble a lot in close quarters. It's easier to stick to close quarters than it is to try to stick to long range. And that's why I really like the Vector. The Vector is a totally capable close quarters gun, but it can also be extended medium and even long range because it has quite like low recoil, and that's why I picked the Vector. Now for the attachments, Suppressor, because Suppressor paired with Ghost, I'm going to talk about them both, because you need to be silent and deadly in this game. You can't be running around. Now I have actually gotten 20 kill streaks with an unsilenced gun. I went 30-1 with an unsilenced Type 25, but that's more the crappiness of the kids I'm playing than and the goodness of me than something I would recommend to everyone. If I'm talking in the broad scope of things, I would definitely recommend a silenced gun paired with Ghost, because if people don't know where you are, you're going to have the advantage every time. The second kill streak, Scavenger. Now, I'm a huge fan of toughness normally, but if you're using a silencer and Ghost, then it's likely that they won't have started shooting you first. It is very likely that you will have the drop on them, especially if you're playing properly. In that case, toughness isn't really needed. And Scavenger, I would highly recommend for free-for-all. Firstly, because if you're going for those like nuclears and stuff, and also the challenges to get, and I actually do complete the challenges for 15 kill streak and 20 kill streak for free-for-all in this game. And after I kind of came up with this class and got the tactics right for free-for-all, I'm getting 20 kill streaks like every game. I win as long as I start at the beginning of a free-for-all where everyone has 0 kills, I will win 100% of the time. It's very easy. Getting nuclears, though, unfortunately for me, there's been 3 times where I've had high 20s of kill streaks and 0 deaths, and then disconnected, because in free-for-all it's pretty likely that since there's only 3 winners and 5 losers, it's pretty likely that one of those 5 losers are one of the hosts, and they tend to back out, and it ruins it for everyone. But anyway, back to the game and the game mechanics. Scavenger is super useful because it replenishes your Bouncing Betties or Claymores and your EMP Grenades. Now, EMP Grenades I really like in free-for-all, especially paired with Engineer that you saw, because here's why. A lot of people camp in free-for-all, and as you can see, some people may see me and say, oh, you're being campy, but I'm really not trying to be. I will like slow down and you know, crouch for a little bit to get my bearings, but I will be moving around the map. I won't really set up like a lot of people in free-for-all. When I say they're camping, is they'll go to a spot, especially a sniper spot, like snipers like to do this. They'll put down Claymores and Bouncing Betties and shock charges, and they'll just stay there. And Engineer and EMP Grenade are a great way to clear them of their nests, not even to attack. Now, don't think that just because you've thrown an EMP grenade and destroyed someone's Claymores and Bouncing Betties and shock charges that you should go in and attack. A lot of the times, I'll just throw the EMP grenade in, get the like 150 points for getting both their shock charges and their Bouncing Betty, and then I'll just move on. I won't even go for them, because if they get EMP'd, they know that an attack is coming, and they're going to like aim down sights and wait for you to come through the door. So the best possible thing for you to do is not come through that door. Either come around a sneakier way, or just ignore them, and they'll eventually have to come out of their nest eventually. Right there, you can see I got 100 points Well, actually, that was my bouncing Betty. But I destroy a lot of equipment in this game, and it gets your kill streaks a lot faster. Now, for kill streaks, I would definitely recommend going with the combination of, you gotta have UAV. That is essential. If you're not running UAV in free-for-all and you're not winning, basically that is why. UAV is super useful in knowing where people are. So you can tell if people are coming behind you. It's just so useful. Then I would recommend something like Count UAV. Now, the reason I would recommend Count UAV, firstly, if you're using an unsilenced gun, you basically should not be playing free-for-all without Count UAV. It is really helpful, and it will get you a hell of a lot of kills. But the second reason why I would really recommend Count UAV is that, in a normal game, when you call out Count UAV, it just affects one team. They can easily shoot it down. For free-for-all, it affects every person but you. So think about it. In free-for-all, you call Counter UAV, every single person except for you has a minimap that doesn't work. Also, people tend not to really run launchers in free-for-all that much. So your Counter UAV will probably not be shot down. And it's not for your advantage. The reason you want to Counter UAV in is because that people won't be able to kill other people. You want to basically get as much kills for yourself as possible. And so you want that counter UAV up, so if there's some guy shooting like crazy with an unsilenced gun, that you'll be the only person who knows where that guy is, and everyone else won't have a clue because their minimaps won't be working. So that's why you should run counter UAV. Then I like to run a higher kill streak. I prefer something that should be able to get kills while you get kills. So that's like an AGR or a stealth chopper. Now, I used to run stealth chopper, but I've discovered that AGR is much better, because when you have a stealth chopper up, like I said, not many people run launchers, but if they do, the stealth chopper will be taken out super easily. And I don't know where that guy came from. And if people get killed by the stealth chopper, they're likely to spawn with a launcher class, kill your stealth chopper, and then go back to doing what they're doing. But an AGR is not like that. Even if you spawn with a launcher and you're versing an AGR, it's very hard to get a lock on because it's on the ground and it's shooting at you. And so I find that AGRs in free-for-all get much more kills than stealth choppers. So this commentary is wrapping up. I hope this class helps you win some free-for-alls and get that sweet free-for-all wins tag, and also the free-for-all master call sign that we all want, because honestly, if you haven't taken a look at them, go in barracks and look at them. They're actually pretty sweet. And yeah, I hope that explains it. Oh, the reason dexterity, that's the one thing I skipped over. I just can't not use dexterity. I can't not like mantle stuff fast, and also I can't not aim down sights after sprinting. That's basically the reason. I'm a dexterity like whore. So I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, because I'm bringing great Black Ops 2 content all the time. And as always, have a nice day.